Howdy all, and welcome to Fer Friday at 4, number 142. I'm Bunny Barnes. That coming into the room music was Water is Wide. It was written in 1906 by Cecil Sharp. Popularized by Pete Seeger in the folk revival of the 60s. Peter, Paul, and Mary did it. Bob Dylan, Joan Baez. And actually the Library of Congress has a copy of Samuel Barber singing it and accompanying himself on piano from 1938. So, got people here, yay! You guys are lifesavers, really. You have no idea. Keith Shaw, first person in the room. And Rhonda, thank you for the break of string. I just looked at the picture of Stephen and said, you'd be saying that now. Stop me now. Hey, Slim. Great set. Slim just did some really fine medleys. And go back and watch them. They're shared on my channel. Hey, Dave Mason, all the way from Scotland. And Kathy is here, too. Good to see you, too. It's been a month. I am so out of shape with doing the live stream. I've been playing like crazy, but not doing the live streams. Hey, Carol Pred, good to see you. And Mike Vervick, too. Wow. Ken Nashif. Ms. Bunny. Thank you so much for coming, guys. Yeah, Cliff did it, too. I missed you, too, Keith. Hey, Connie Adams. Watching on YouTube. Yeah, I know. I'm glad I'm able to do that now because Facebook yanks them after like a month. They take them down. And now everything is saved. All mine have always been saved to YouTube. But it's just recent that I've been able to broadcast to both YouTube and Facebook. I used to post it after the fact. Yeah. So it's good to be back. It's good to be here. And I really, really need my friends today. Thanks. So, there have been quite a few private messages to me about why I don't sing. And for those of you who don't know the story, I used to sing and play guitar. But I wanted to do a song for you that's the title cut of my CD, and I wanted to explain that. I've considered this my anthem since 2007, when I got vocal cord cancer, and I had 4 surgeries in 1 year. My vocal range went from 2.5 octaves to 5 notes, and it was a tough year, and it's continued to be tough with this. I heard in a movie, Norma Ray, the Sally Field portrays the real-life struggle of Crystal Lee Sutton, who stood on a table in protest to low pay and working conditions at a factory, and led the efforts to unionize the plant. The song was written by David Shire, Norman Gimbel, and the version in the movie was done by Jennifer Warrens with a beautiful orchestral version and piano arrangement. It won the Academy Award in 1979, and I heard the song shortly after I had my first surgery, and I started playing it over and over again in a loop because it would bring me to tears, with the last chorus, the last 2 lines of the chorus being, maybe what's good gets a little bit better, and maybe what's bad gets gone. Let me clunk y'all. Make me feel a little better. I kept hoping my life would get better, and that the cancer would never come back. But it came back those 4 times, 4 surgeries in 1 year. It came back 2 years later in 2009, and I thought I was home free. And then it came back in 2023 again. So I'm back on the regimen of the checks with the doctor every 6 months. Wow, we got some new people. Henry Weld, happy to see you as well. Thank you for coming in. And Jen Anderson, yay, you made it. Sandy came to see me at my concert with Muriel Anderson. That was great. Thanks for coming to that. Yes, Cloink. So, anyway, with the encouragement of Tommy Manuel, whom I'd written a letter to saying that I lost my singing voice and I really wanted to take my guitar and smash it against the nearest tree. And 3 days after I sent that letter, Tommy called me and said, "I feel blessed to have gotten your letter. And please don't give up. Let the guitar be your voice, and I want to hear you play when I'm in town in 6 months." That was like 2008. And the rest is history. I've been playing instrumental guitar ever since. And then in 2012, I was at CAS and Chet Atkins Appreciation Society convention, and I heard this fabulous fingerstyle guitarist, Don Jones. He plays upside down and backwards, left-handed, in a courtyard of the Sheraton playing this tune. And I hadn't heard it in quite a few years. And I just started crying uncontrollably. And when he finished, he said, "You know that song?" And I said, "I do." I said, "It's the theme of Norma Ray." So with the help of Don and his friend Bruce Mock, who's transcribed all his music, I started learning this arrangement. But some of it just didn't sound quite like the orchestra version. It didn't have the dissonant sound of the breaks. And I really needed that dissonant sound in there to portray the struggle that I was going through and the struggle that they went through. And so I asked my brother Mark, who's a piano player, for the sheet music. And he found it for me. And with the help of Stephen, because I can't read music, but Stephen read music. And he helped me figure out the notes of those breaks. Yeah, T is a good influence, Mike, that's for sure. Thanks, Sandy. Yeah, so with the help of Stephen and my own arrangement, I came up with this recording that ended up being the soundtrack of my life. And it's on my CD. If you don't know it, it goes like it goes. I don't know why somebody's ringing my doorbell right now. Don't they know I'm doing a live stream? And here's the USB version of it. And I'm going to play it for you. It goes like it goes. goes like it goes. I've certainly played it better than that. Go listen to my album. You can listen to it on Bandcamp. Thanks for listening. Hey, Annette. Good to see you here. And Valerie's here. And Dave Irwin. Oh, you guys are great. I really enjoyed Dave and Helen's live stream the other night. It was great. Thanks for coming, guys. I so appreciate it. Aw. Anyway, I just got back from Martin Taylor's camp, his guitar retreat up in Catskills. And it was so much fun. John Knowles was there. And we were playing around with a tune that was written by Hoagy Carmichael in 1938. And the song debuted in the 1938 movie Romance in the Dark. It was also heard in the 1940 recording by Glenn Miller and his orchestra, and it reached number 5 on the Billboard best-selling charts. It was also recorded by Dinah Shore, Ella Fitzgerald, and Louis Armstrong. And that version with Ella and Louis reached number 1 on the Billboard jazz charts. Recently, Norah Jones won a Grammy with this tune. And I first learned the arrangement, I think, from Raleigh Brown. I'm not positive, but I think it's mostly Raleigh's arrangement. Hey, Joe Cat. Thanks. It's nice to be appreciated, Henry. I appreciate it. Yeah, we did it. Valerie was at the retreat as well. Thanks. I will read all these comments later. I don't want to get distracted now. I'm distracted enough, obviously. So, here's Nearness of You. I'm going to try to get through this one. Nearness of You. I was in a cabin with Marilyn Jackson, and across the way was a cabin with John Knowles and Miles Burrell, and we'd hang out there at night, and we went through that tune, and it was so much fun hanging out with John. He's just such a national treasure. He's a wealth of knowledge, and it was really, really a lot of fun in the camp. Let me see who we got here. Ilona, thanks for coming. Okay, yeah, it's all good. Thanks for showing up, and I hope you enjoy the replay. Yeah. Thanks, Ilona. I appreciate it. Glad you like it, Carol. Yeah, it's a beautiful tune, isn't it? I appreciate that. Cal Collins. I don't know that name. Whoa, obscure. Okay. Thanks, Dave. I'll go listen to him. Thanks so much. Hey, Johnson Hogg. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Good to see you. Thanks, guys. I really, really. Hey, Chuck. Charles Eustace. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you in the room, too. Appreciate it. So, well, I'm kind of scattered with my thoughts today. I've had a lot going on, and I've been playing way too much. My hands are killing me. So I have papers all over the place. I want to encourage you to share the stream, please. And hi to my invisible friends, Bob Zalzberg, Craig Petron, Daryl Anderson, Michelle Whiteman, Joe Wilcox, Jane Walco, and Joel Bichet, and any others. If I don't mention your name on the stream, it means you're invisible to the platform of Ecamm that I use. And please speak up. Let me give you another clink. And please send me a note or say something in the chat, and I'll see it when I go through the comments later. I just don't always see it now. So, last night, Dave Irwin and Helen Avakian did a great live stream. They were doing some amazing music. And who was the guy who was with you? Jim? Dave, put it in the chat. Jim was, he was an incredible guitarist. And then today, Stevie Coyle had hey, Paul Franzo. Thanks so much. I miss seeing you. Paul's an amazing bass player, yeah. Today, Stevie Coyle was promoting, Mighty Fine Guitars, promoting a 1932 Gibson. He called it his tuxedo model. Beautiful guitar, all restored. And if you're interested in that, go watch Stevie's live stream. That's also shared on my page, as well as Slim Edelman, who did some great medleys today. Just playing along with him was really a lot of fun. And then, let's see, tomorrow, Warren Bender will be on at 3 o'clock. I'm playing tomorrow and Sunday, so I'll have to watch you on replay, Warren. But you guys can go watch him. And Raleigh Brown will be back on Sunday at 10:30 a.m. with his All Request show. Saturday night will be Meredith Axelrod and Craig Ventresco. They're amazing. Go find them on Meredith Axelrod's page. And then Muriel Anderson is always on Monday at 7 p.m. And then Cozy Sheridan, Charlie Cook are on Tuesday morning at 10:30 a.m. I usually catch some of that in between breakfast and then watch the replay. Thanks, Rhonda. I appreciate it. I so need to hear that. Yeah, I'm suffering on that one. I want to say thanks to Carl Brownfield from the Carl Shop Show, kgfn.org, who plays my music going into breaks. And it's a great roots music show. If you like roots music, check out kgfn.org, the Carl Shop Show. And then also to Rusty and Jan, they do a fabulous Philly folk scene show on Thursday afternoon. WPPM Radio or phillycam.org/listen. And I'm sure they have them on replay as well. So go check them out. I miss getting notifications on Facebook. Wow, I don't know why. Oh, right. Oh, because you're on YouTube. That's why. It's always posted on YouTube. If you click on the live, it should say upcoming. But I'll tell you when I'll be back. Also, let's see, where am I playing next? Oh, I am playing tomorrow at the Doylestown Arts Festival. If you've never been there, wow, it's so many. It's like 150 artists and craftspeople displaying their wares and some amazing pieces of art. And all around the town, in I think it's six different venues, they have stages set up, strategically placed so each artist can't hear the other artist play. And I'll be on the Main and Oakland stage if you're local. It's the Main and Oakland stage, 12:45 to 1:30. It's a real honor to be at the Doylestown Arts Fest. Tim Farrell is the music director, and Tim had been a student of Stevens, so it's really, really nice to be able to participate in that. I'll also be at Crossing Vineyards and Winery Sunday from 2 to 6. I'm there twice a month now. And next Friday I have a senior gig, so I won't be here. My guitar. It's a Martin Taylor Maestro Peerless guitar. It's a really, really wonderful guitar to play. My main, actually, is a Maton EBG 808. But I use this one when I'm playing longer gigs and when my hands hurt, because it's really easy to play. And yeah, it's a really, really nice. I think it's made by Fibonacci. I could be wrong about that, but Martin now has a new guitar that he's promoting called a Joya, which is also equally fine, but the neck is way too loggy for me. I really prefer the Peerless. And I bought this from Miles when he bought a Peerless, and his wife said, "You need to get rid of the guitar. Sign me up." The QR code over here, that will take you right to my CD, to the CD and the USB. You have to scroll down for that. It'll also be a link there for Bandcamp. Here's a secret. Oh, actually, today is Bandcamp Friday, if you don't have my CD yet. Hey, Nancy Paul. Thank you. Thanks for coming over. I so appreciate it. It's really nice to have people come over from Stevie Coyle's page. It's Bandcamp Friday, so if you get something today, the proceeds go directly to me. But here's another little secret, that they'll let you watch the stuff on Bandcamp 3 times before they make you buy it. So it's also available on all the major platforms, Apple Music, Spotify. So I'm trying to build up my numbers on Spotify. I get notes from people saying, "Hey, I just discovered you," and it's really nice that I've come up on somebody's stream that was listening to Tommy Emmanuel, and then my song followed it. So it's really, really an honor to be up with that group. And if you're feeling extra generous, never expected but always appreciated, down here is the Venmo QR code, and here are the websites. As I said, PayPal and Venmo, never expected but always appreciated. So, a correct number of guitars, N+1, the number you own. Yep. Only one more guitar, right? I just need one more. Go listen to Doyle Dykes' One More tune. It's hysterical. So, another tune that we played up at the retreat, it was with Miles Burrell and Marilyn Jackson. I think it was Jim Cunningham and Ted Clark on bass. And this second song is from the Brazilian composer Luis Bonfa and lyricist Antonia Maria. It appeared as the principal theme for the 1959 Portuguese language film Black Orpheus by the French director Marcel Camus. It's also called Manha de Carnaval. It's considered to be one of the most important Brazilian jazz bossa nova pieces that helped establish the bossa nova movement in the late 1950s. There are vocal versions of it as well as instrumental, and it's been performed by many greats: Quincy Jones, Joan Baez, Stan Getz, and appropriately this week, Chet Atkins on his guitar for All Seasons album. It's known as the theme from Black Orpheus. Carnival. Day in the Life of a Fool. Rhonda got that, yeah. Yeah, it's also called that. Hey, Michael Tierson. Thanks for coming. I so appreciate it. I'm going to tune this guitar. It's way out. Well, at least I thought it was out. Here's one. So, did you hear there was an accident at the cheese factory? Yeah, there was nothing left but debris. Hey, Dave Nardi, thanks. Appreciate it. Good to see you. So, Slim Adelman did a lot of medleys today, and I actually have a medley planned for today. On the 7th of this month, it's going to be a full moon. It's actually called a corn moon, but it's also a blood moon. It'll appear to be red because there's also a lunar eclipse happening. Yeah, dad joke. I know Tommy gave me the idea that he thinks that I should tell jokes in between my tunes and then wow people with my playing. I think he's trying to groom me like he does because he does the same thing. Yeah, I don't remember even where I was at a show and the artist told that joke and I just thought that was a real groaner. Alrighty, so anyway, there's a blood moon on the 7th, and I thought I'd play my moon medley today. The first one was composed by Percy Wenrich with lyrics by Ed Madden in 1912. The earliest recordings were by the American Quartet and Dolly Connolly. The second one is a popular love song composed by Gus Edwards with the lyrics also by Ed Madden. And it was first published in 1909. First performed on stage by Lillian Lorraine in the Ziegfeld Follies. It was used in a short-lived Broadway show, Miss Innocence. And the third one is credited to the married vaudeville team of Nora Bayes and Jack Norworth, yes, of Take Me Out to the Ball Game fame. These three songs were from a series of moon-related songs from the Tin Pan Alley era. What is the Tin Pan Alley era, you might ask? Well, it was back between the late 1800s and early 1930s when there was a section in New York. It was actually 28th Street near Broadway between 5th and 6th Avenue. And there were a lot of publishers who set up their shop there. And they all had these upright pianos. They were all playing their tunes, trying to get people into their little establishments. And they wanted it to sound really old and honky-tonk and tinny. And so they, in order to accomplish this, they would put paper into the strings. So when the hammer hit the strings, it would sound tinny and like a tin can, old-timey. And they took the words tin can and piano, and they got Tin Pan Alley. That's where that came from. So I hope you will enjoy this medley of On Moonlight Bay, By the Light of the Silvery Moon, and Shine on Harvest Moon. And the last one, Shine on Harvest Moon, has that seldom heard verse. Moonlight Bay, By the Light of the Silvery Moon, and Shine on Harvest Moon. Thank you all so much for coming. I don't think I missed anybody, but I will find out, and I will. I'm seeing some really funny things go past Rimshot, the laughing. I really, I'm going to enjoy reading these comments today. I really need that. And if you're in the neighborhood, come out to the Doylestown Arts Fest. You won't be sorry. There's lots of great music on 6 different stages and so many great artists. Letting guitar be my voice healed my soul, and I hope that my music makes you happy. It sure helped me get through life. I love you all. Please stay safe out there. We know that all those diseases are still around, despite what RFK says. And we'd like to say stay safe. I love you all. Thanks for coming. Bye-bye.